Welcome back to pain. Welcome back to pain. I hope you've enjoyed that. Every time you watch Manchester United, it's entertaining. It's entertaining. I've got to sing, otherwise you gotta laugh. Yeah, I've lost my mind. Hope you guys are doing alright. Let me just check if the stream is working. If you can't read, or you haven't heard at least, we have lost. Man United, my beloved Man United, have lost 6-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. One of the best clubs in the country. Leave a like if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Bottom right hand corner, FIFA 21 career mode coming very soon. It looks like it's going to be Atletico Madrid. But if you wanna choose the team out of Wolves, Atletico, RB Leipzig, or another club, you could help me choose to manage for this FIFA 21 game when it comes out next week. Then go on my Twitter. This link is in the description, but you don't want to worry about that. I massively appreciate the support. Share this video with the mates, with everybody, but you don't need to share it. You don't need to share this calamity, because everybody knows this calamity already existed beforehand, and now it's just come to a head again. Come to a head again. We've been embarrassed by Tottenham again. We've embarrassed ourselves again this season, even though it's already been 3 games. That first 45 minutes was a new low. Because it wasn't even that. You can blame on the red card. But when you watch the first 45 minutes, we didn't. Well, not even the whole game. We just didn't respond to anything. Can you hear me? I think you can hear me. I really want you guys to let me know what your thoughts, what's going on here, because realistically, I did shed a tear. I can't lie. I'd be lying to you if I didn't say I did shed a tear, because I care about this football club. But I don't care for the people running the club, do I? Is it lagging a bit? I'm lagging a bit. Let me know if I'm lagging on your screen, guys. That should be happening. Hopefully that sorts itself out. Even if my face is lagging, you can still hear my voice of disappointment. Welcome to the stream. The more the merrier. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. 6-1. Each like represents a goal made back for us. Each goal that Tottenham did. Because 6 goals is unacceptable for our defence. I missed the first 30 seconds of the game. And I'm reloading the stream. I'm like, yes, we've done it. We've absolutely smashed it. Oh, you can hear myself. I don't hear myself. Yeah, we start off the game brilliantly. First 30 seconds, we score bloody already. Actually, not first 30 seconds. Well, technically it's 2 minutes. So, yeah, first minute, Bruno gets a penalty, but apparently it was a good move. Martial, good link-up play with Bruno Fernandes. They seem to be fair, but Martial and Bruno have a lot of... they already have a lot of connection. As soon as Bruno came in, him and Martial just click like that. And that works for a cam and a striker pairing, doesn't it? You always want that guy in. But to be fair, in this, I think, first 30 seconds, I watched the replay at half-time. Because I came in after the first goal, and then obviously before it all went downhill. Yeah, Martial was on the left, to be fair. Like, that's the good thing with Martial. He can play really good on the left as well as the striker holding up the ball and stuff. So, yeah, give him through to Fernandes. I think Fernandes wins the penalty. I think Martial might have won the penalty. Martial was running from the left-hand side. Bruno passes to him, I think. Don't hold me to that. But you get a penalty nonetheless. And we score through another penalty. Which I was disappointed when I realised it was a penalty at half-time. Because it was just like, we've been played off the park after Tottenham. Forget about the red card. And the only goal we scored was a penalty again. And obviously we just exaggerates the narrative that... Which is true now. I can't chat shit. I said it last stream. I said it last week. Check out those streams if you want me to be more sad. That people say we do rely on penalties too much, but we earn a lot of penalties rightly. But at the same time, you're right. You want to see more goals from our own backs, and seeing us actually score proper goals, and show people, but also show ourselves that we can score from open play a lot more than we should have been. We should be doing like last season. In the back half of last season, which hasn't carried on whatsoever. this is one of the worst starts to another season. Well, it's another bad start to a season after Champions League football was qualified, after lack of transfer funds. See the cycle? You see the repetition? It keeps on happening. Keeps on happening. Whew. Sorry if I'm lagging, lads. Let me know who your man of the match was. It definitely wasn't one of our players. I'm not gonna lie, I missed a lot of the second half, but forget. I did watch the first half. After that first goal from us, I'm standing there, I'm watching the game like, okay, knowing us, we might struggle here. We might get a bit complacent. Just hold our fort. Let Tottenham come onto us because they have to now. Let them come onto us. Let's counter them. This works in our favour because Mourinho is not usually known for being pragmatic a bit, and he's already conceded early, and it doesn't work well for Mourinho. We've seen that before when he managed us. Bad luck, pal. Thanks, Osman. I appreciate the comments. Hello, David Niabadza. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. It's a cool surname, to be fair. Ole must go. I thought you were speaking Spanish there, but yes, it's all, yes, Ole must go, all in one word. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for coming to the stream. Leave a like if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Bottom right hand corner. Share this video with your mates for more people to communicate their disappointment or even happiness, whether you're a neutral fan or not. It's all about football discussion in this Top Man Sid channel. Ole must go? Yes, exactly. And that coaching, the manager does set a precedent. What do you do after you're 1-0 up, after so early? You keep a defensive shape. We don't have any. It's gone. There's nothing. But it's also down not just to the manager, but also to our defenders. What the hell is Maguire and Bailly doing? Bailly started this match. Big risk. Big risk. But it was a calculated risk. It's been leading for a long time. Bailly, people said he should start last week. Maybe he should have. Maybe he should have started a smaller team game before going on to a big team game, because it was a big risk. But Bailly had been playing good in a lot of cup matches and seeming to fit the mould that people were looking for in terms of maybe a second defensive partner to Maguire, who's not Lindelof, and maybe can shore up a defence at least a little bit, or if not more, before maybe a new centre-back comes in next summer, because it's not happening this summer, because that board don't give a shit. That's what his way is. But at the same time, I'm happy that Bailly's starting, because it's a big game, and maybe if he proves himself now, this is the ultimate test. And if he does decent now with Maguire against a good team like Tottenham, then from now on we have Bailly and Maguire at the back, and less Lindelof and Maguire being too similar and too slow for their own good. But at this time, more problems come up. It's like we go up one ladder and bloody fall down the snakes twice. It's just, why are we heading the ball constantly? Maguire makes the wrong decision and heads the ball ever. Bailly, one of these. I know it's split second stuff and there's a lot of pressure, but one of the centre backs there has got to decide to just kick the ball out of play. Don't let the ball fall onto your bloody legs and kick the fucking ball out the fucking match. I can't even speak. I'm just out the fucking 6-yard box. I'm just heated, man. I'm heated. The more I talk, the more I'm going to get pissed off. That's how it is. But that's how it is, man. Thank you. Keep your comments down below. So, yeah, at the same time, you can talk about Ole not having the defensive cover, which makes sense, because a lot of balls were just cutting through our defence like butter. But at the same time, some of our centre-backs got to make the right decision, and maybe it was the wrong decision to put Bailly in, but everybody wanted Bailly to play. But maybe it's just the fact that all our centre-backs are just shit, partly due to coaching, but also due to lack of recruitment. Again, lack of recruitment in the defensive area as well. Luke Shaw didn't bloody play well, did he? You know, I've seen him play better than that. Goodness gracious me. Welcome, Liam. You support Man United, do you? I think you support Arsenal. So, yeah, whatever's happening with me, I just gotta laugh, otherwise I'd cry. You know what I mean? Like, there were tears coming out. If anybody watched True Geordie, the kickoff, Adam McCullough was basically me, but like Adam McCullough was more crying. Like, he's older, but he's crying more. So who's more of a man? But it's Man United, and it just doesn't feel United at the moment. It just doesn't feel like United. So yeah, it's 1-1. Automatically, we make the mistake I was scared of happening. Okay, 1-1. Now Tottenham are going to come on to us. Now we've got to be on the ball. We got to stop. We got to make anything. Set pieces, they're going to try it. Harry Kane fast bloody free kick and bloody cuts through to Son, and he bloody scores. What the hell? Not only have we now conceded straight away after taking the lead, that was such a good opportunity, taking the lead after 2 minutes in such a big game. That it's going to be evenly matched. It's not going to be like. Thank you, David, for subscribing to my channel. I got a bloody notification off my laptop. I didn't realise they could do that. Appreciate it, my guy. Welcome to the channel. You're a top man. It's like fast free kick. Son comes in, bottom right hand corner. Not only have we lost our bloody lead that we could have held on to at least against such a big team, but also a team that it was always going to be neck and neck. It's not like a Liverpool versus Everton situation where Liverpool are expected to win and kick on. We can afford to defend for it, but we don't. But we can't. Our defence is crap. Not only have we thrown away our lead, we're losing. We're losing the squad. So at this point, I'm like, okay, we just got to keep it 2-1. It's just basically, I'm just basically saying just defend properly, but me talking to the screen is not going to help anybody, and certainly the coaching. Or themselves. Maybe they mentally just can't do it. There's no leaders at the back line. David, thank you for the comments, man. VAR and the penalties have shadowed how bad this team actually is. I think that's true to an extent, mate. I think that's true to an extent, because the penalties sometimes are earned by good play, but at the same time, like I said earlier, it's good to play with. It's good to score better goals than that. You know what I mean? As much as Bruno keeps on stat padding, to be fair to him. But maybe even Bruno at this point is going to be like, fucking hell, at least let me score a proper one. You know what I mean? This team needed 3 or 4 players that could make an instant impact. Ole never had a list. It was Sancho, Sancho, Sancho. If we needed a right winger, Traore all day long and very possible. Yeah, but why? You don't know that. I respect your opinion. Thank you for commenting, mate. I think VAR penalties, I think that's a good comment. I think 3 or 4 players that could make an instant impact. But to be fair, our first 11 is still good enough. And to be fair, the red card didn't help as well. The players are good enough. And maybe Ole isn't as good as you think he is. A lot of people don't think he's good enough. But you can't really say Ole never had a list. You don't know that. Ole definitely had a list. He's not stupid. Like, even the crap managers have lists, whether Ole is good enough for you or not. And Ole had a list of Sancho. He had a list of a left-footed centre-back, like we actually heard him say last season. Like, we actually heard him say it, like, as a leak. It was a leak. Like, he clearly wanted a centre-back, and we were linked to some. Okay, maybe he never had backups for Sancho. We'll never know. But Sancho, we shouldn't be going for Adam Dharma Traore or Ousmane Dembele, even though he's a bit better. We should be going for Jadon Sancho. We should have got this deal wrapped up 6 months ago. That's a whole different kettle of fish. Sancho might have made a difference now. Sancho might have been a bit of a leader and be like, okay, let's relax a bit. You don't know that. We don't know, because all our signings are made so late because we're so incompetent that Ed Wood was watching us lose and has the cheek to look at us when he should be out there fucking doing shit. I'll tell you what, he should be fucking doing security in his house now. Fuck me. Excuse my language. Because he's going to need security. He was bloody adding security before this match. Because he knows he's done for. He knows he's crap. He knows he's crap. The Glazers know what they're doing. Ed Woodward knows what he's doing. Matt Judge knows what he's doing. All the ex-players, we all know everyone knows what Manchester United's problems are. Ole is one of the problems, you could argue, but we know definitely who the real, actual, bigger problem is. Maybe transfers were very different. Maybe it would have had a knock-on effect. Ole hasn't been given the players he deserves, but at the same time, he should be not losing 6-1. And players shouldn't be making rash decisions like fouling everybody in the box or Luke Shaw just getting frustrated instead of using that frustration for leadership rather than fucking slide tackling people, 2-footing people. Same for Pogba, who bloody conceded a stupid penalty. It's just sad to see, man. It's just sad to see. Good goal by Son, to be fair. Son was always dangerous when I saw him. I was like, oh crap, he's not injured. He's going to be a bloody big problem for us. So, and then Bulle got a good goal for himself. He hasn't scored in quite a while, so the fact that we let him score is fucking shit. Son Heung-min, expected, but lack of marking for Son Heung-min. Again, left-hand side, need a bit more marking there. Not as bad as Brighton, to be fair. It was just more Son doing good and Kane good passing. But at the same time, like, we just capitulated. We capitulated. And then Kane gets a goal, after Son squares it this time, not a goal for himself, unselfishly squares it, because again, left-hand side, unexposed. Wan-Bissaka didn't have his best day today, definitely not, even though he started off well with a couple of tackles, getting back. I thought he was getting back into the swing of things, but guess not. De Gea really can't do anything. He made a couple of decent saves, to be fair, so De Gea wasn't really at fault. It was just more of the four defenders. All of them were culpable today. All of them, not just them, the midfield as well, because the commentators were saying the midfield was losing. The midfield was losing. Like, we were just losing. Matic, Pogba, Fernandes just weren't working together in cohesion. Maybe just loss of confidence. Pogba still, you can't use the coronavirus fucking excuse for Pogba now. He's had so many games to play to get match fit, and it's just not working out. Maybe Matic is just too tired. I don't even know. Welcome to the stream. Leave a like if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Bottom right hand corner. Sorry, I can't speak. Comment below what your thoughts are. Yeah, Son Heung-min's probably the man of the match then. Even Man United conceded 6 goals in the Premier League game for a third time. Also 6-3 versus Southampton in 1996 and 6-1 versus Man City in October 2011. Just embarrassing, isn't it? Everything's embarrassing about a football club, isn't it? Even when we win, it's a bit embarrassing because it's penalties fucking after the fucking full-time minute. Or full-time whistle. Okay, let's talk about the sending off. Anthony Martial was sent off for slapping Eric Lamela in the face as they jostled while waiting for a corner. David says Sir Alex could get 100% out of any player with the hair dry treatment. That was his culture. Hard work, 90 minutes of the game. Ole has no culture. He's playing Football Manager 2020 in real life. I like the way you word things, David. I really like that. And we can't compare everybody to Sir Alex. Sir Alex is like the genius of all geniuses. Ole's did put a culture in of good vibes. it's that funny meme. It's like no tactics, just vibes. And you could say Ole doesn't have any tactics, but maybe some people playing Football Manager are actually really clever. Actually, joke or not, Ole did put a culture in. Ali, you can argue. Okay, I disagree. I respect your opinion. Ole has no culture. Ole brought a better culture than fucking Mourinho, better than Van Gaal, better than Moyes. So if Ole has no culture, then there was beneath culture. There was against culture, in fucking Mourinho's case at least as well, and Van Gaal and Moyes. But it's all a running pattern. It's the same pattern. You know who the real problem is, lads. It doesn't matter who the manager is. We're not going to get backed properly. The most we could get is second place that Mourinho got us that season. That was literally the maximum we could get out of that team. That's why Mourinho said it was the biggest achievement he could have made. Now Mourinho has more of a chance of winning trophies with fucking Tottenham than, like, when I say trophies, like major trophies. Don't forget cups. We're signing Cavani, we're signing Telles, we're signing players to be a cup team. At least with Arsenal, the decline was gradual. They were like getting fourth a lot. Us is like up down. It's just torture to watch. And I don't think Ole is good enough, but he certainly isn't being helped by the board. But I think he put more of a culture instilled a winning culture in terms of attacking young people playing for Manchester United, fighting for the shirt. Some good triangles being played sometimes, maybe not as tactically astute as other managers like Arteta, maybe even, or definitely Klopp and Guardiola. But what did he get for getting third place in Champions League? Nothing. But at the same time, he's got to organise his team better and maybe shout on the touchline, not just rely on Mike Phelan and Michael Carrick to shout orders. Maybe he has to shout some orders as well. I'll be very interested to see what's going on in the behind-the-scenes changing room. But let's talk about Anthony Martial's sending off. They send off Pogba by accident, but racist. No, I'm joking. The referee took, I think, red carded Pogba, but it really was Martial. Hello, Kishan, mate. We've talked a working. Don't even know if the stream's still working. Let me check. But okay, I'm gonna end the stream soon anyway. Hello, Kishan, mate. Yeah, you can hear me, guys. Okay, yeah, Sancho, that's the last signing. If we can make that third and final signing, that's the turning point. it's a minimal turning point now because you spent so long trying to get the player and we started so badly, and you've cost us points as well, the board as well as the management, as well as the players' mentality. But Sancho can be a minimal turning point and maybe giving people a bit more hope that we can scrape top four, because that's all we're good for now. Just a yo-yo club, isn't it? Yo-yo from Champions League to Europa League, Champions League, Europa League, just fighting for top four, and even then we lose most of the fights every season. So if Sancho is looking at that and thinking, bloody hell, he's probably thinking like, well, why should I even come to this club except try and be a saviour of this club? But is this club even going to be saved? Because people have tried and done that before in 7 years' time. Cavani's going to think he can do that with, hopefully he's the French Ibrahimovic. But hopefully Sancho does come. Sancho was pressuring for a move, and it'll be interesting to see if he still pressures for a move. And we'll see if United respond and try and get the 10 million out of their arse and pay the full 120 million for Sancho. But even then, because of these results and the length it took to get Sancho, they've sucked the life out of the transfer fund, as well as sucked the life of Manchester United in general. Even if we do sign Sancho, but we do need reinforcements in there, even though Greenwood, to be fair, played well. So maybe he could play. Greenwood still is a good player, a young player. He was one of our best attacking players today. He was probably one of our better players today a bit. He was still trying stuff from centre forward and right wing position. And Martial obviously is sent off. So maybe Cavani was a bloody good signing, you know what I mean? Oh God. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this stream, or leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your mates. Let them know that we've got more streams coming every week for every Man United Premier League game. You're not gonna want to miss it because it's entertaining. Because we either concede a lot or concede a lot. It used to be we score a lot. Obviously, with signings happening as well, it's going to get more exciting. We'll talk about more on the signings when they do actually bloody happen after so long of waiting. And yeah, so every stream, and if you've missed some of the analysis after the stream ends, you can watch the whole thing right away. You can rewatch the parts of my reaction that you did miss. You're top man if you do that as well as if you've been watching this stream from the beginning or not. If you're watching this right now, you're top man. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for you guys, unless any of you can tell me who your man of the match was. But I think we've covered that. I said it was Son. The dickhead of the match is Ed Woodward. Dickhead 2 of the match is Matt Judge. Dickhead 3 of the match is the Glazers. Joel Glazer. Is that his name? I don't give a shit. They're all dickheads. Excuse my language. And I'm going to leave it there before I disintegrate. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next week. And by next week, I'll have more information. Check out my socials, Twitter and Instagram, because we're going to be releasing the FIFA 21 career mode. Go on my Twitter to decide which team I should play with. It looks like it's going to be Atletico Madrid, so that's going to be very exciting. Stay tuned for that as well as the Man United streams. And The Last of Us 2, we're going to be ending very soon on a bloody bang. We don't how emotional that ending's going to be when I stream that. So check those episodes out when it does end, and when the FIFA 21 videos begin. And we're going to be carrying on the Man United streams, whether it kills me or not. See you guys next time. Goodbye.